this month, we're heading back to the 90s.
Yeah, you saw Lauren right there, but Channel 3's Matt McFarlane met up with some folks for a trip down memory lane.
We used to be part of the Housatonic League, so we had won multiple years in a row for soccer. I barely fit into this one then, so I can't even imagine. That looks pretty small to me.
Whether it's his championship soccer or varsity letter jackets, his graduation cap and tassels, or just a senior class picture, Federico Fiandella has plenty of keepsakes to remember his time with the class of '92 at North Haven High.
I just can't believe, really, I can't believe it's been this long since I graduated. It just, people tell you it flies, right? But it flies.
2022 marks 30 years for Federico, who's now a teacher at his alma mater.
I'm a history guy and have an archaeology degree as well, so artifacts are important to me.
And those he's hung on to help tell a story of the 90s, from the sports he played to the CDs he listened to.
Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots, Soundgarden, those are the ones. And I refuse to get rid of them, even though I have them all now digital.
While Federico still has his CDs, for Amanda DeForno, class of '96, she remembers making mixtapes with her friends.
What we would do is we would just sit by the radio and wait for the song to come on that we wanted and hit record. Of course, after the DJ stopped talking over the song, and hit record and record the songs off the radio.
From music to clothes, Amanda tells us overalls, flannel shirts, baggy jeans, and baseball caps were part of the style in the 90s, including the North Haven roll, which she says all her friends did with their jeans.
Hold, and then flip up once, and then flip up twice.
And then, of course, there were those special nights to dress up.
The gazebo is where a lot of people had their prom pictures taken. So that's one of my biggest memories.
From homecoming dances to both the junior and senior proms.
A lot of sequins. I remember my homecoming dress had big poofy sleeves, which is, I don't know if that was a 90s thing or that was just an Amanda thing.
And while those were big events, there were also plenty of days of just being teens, hanging with friends in school.
First of all, we had this incredibly cool room called Pumpkin Hall. But I just remember like really cool conversations happening between you and your friends in that area.
And after class as well.
My friends would come over after school. We'd grab some, chips and salsa and Coca-Cola and sit there and watch MTV, talk on the phone, taking out my parents' phone line, and my mom yelling at us to get off the phone.
Forming friendships, some they still have today.
The best times, I mean, that's where sometimes you make your lifelong friends, or in high school.
While looking back on the 90s and the years that shaped them.
I can't believe it's vintage now, having been from the 90s, but a lot of cool things.